Welcome to Money Confidence. I'm Crystal Oculee. I'm the Chief Financial Strategist here at Confidence Wealth. And every week I try to bring a topic to you that's important and timely and the subject of multiple meetings that we've been having. So one of the subjects that's been coming up in a lot of my meetings with my clients have been this fear mongering that a lot of them are feeling. So obviously, I'm sure this is for everyone. This is not your first rodeo. The market's ups and downs and volatility that occurs during that time. There's a lot of times where a lot of ads would pop up because this is the time where a lot of times, unfortunately, sometimes this fear mongering begins, that they try to get people to do certain things that are either very risky or just completely outside the scope of your normal investment plan. So a lot of these things could be such a detriment to a plan, and you really need to be careful. Now, I know our current clients, you're always aware of that because we always talk about this. And when you have a good foundation in place, volatility is going to be there, but you're going to come out of the other end fine because you've had already ran your stress testing. We already saw that your plan is on the right track. So unless there is something else that personally in your life has changed, then you really need to reach out to your team so we can have that discussion. However, there are a lot of people that maybe you're, elderly, that, whether it's your parents or whether it might be your neighbor that is older, and that they're not really 100% paying attention to things the same way you are. You really have to watch out for them, because this fear mongering that does happen through lots of ads that come through social media and emails, and they get you to think you can do these incredible things and there's no risk involved and everything is guaranteed, can really get you into trouble. I'll give you a quick little example. I had someone that I met with a couple of weeks ago that was, got to know us through a webinar and came to get a second opinion. And what was very interesting is they were told an investment they were in has 100% guarantee return of, I think, 8%, something like that, that they had promised her with no volatility. Well, in fact, that was not the case. I saw the emails she had received. They confirmed everything she had said to me. Those were the words that were used for her in the advertising of it and the conversation. However, the investment itself was absolutely not safe. There was even a disclaimer that had said that this could actually all go away. So you really have to be careful. You have to think, if someone is guaranteeing you 10%, 8%, 12% in this environment, something is wrong, right? If this is a guaranteed every year you're going to be receiving this, there has to be some risk involved with when you look at interest rates that are so different than the norm. So be really careful about that. Sometimes they even try to throw in words like, well, it's compounding. Well, you have to think, unless you're in an account that has simple interest, most accounts are going to be compounding interest unless you signed up for a simple interest CD or something like that. So don't, get distracted by things like that. If there are things that you see that you're like, what does this mean? I'm unsure. Definitely have conversations with your team. More importantly, watch out. Again, I really have faith in our clients that I know you've all been so educated and you're really watching out for these things for yourself. But I am concerned for your friends and family. This is something that happened. So you have to let them know to really watch out for these things. And also very important at this time, even cybersecurity, right? Be really careful not to click on something that's trying to get your information and your personal information. Be really careful about that. For those of you who have not watched my cybersecurity webinar, go ahead and request it. I'll be happy to send that to you. So then you're watching out and making sure that you're protecting yourself against hackers and anything like that that could be going on. So that was my message this week. It was going to be short, simple, and sweet, just to tell you, watch out for what's going on. If something sounds too good to be true, it more likely is. So you have to really make sure that you ask all the questions and really understand it. And also just don't make emotional decisions. This is really important right now. So then that way you stay on top of your game, on top of your plan. Again, this is only if you're a current client and you have your foundation and we've tested this. Of course, if you are listening to this and you're like, Crystal, I don't know if I have good plan in place, I'm not sure. Well, this is the perfect time to get a second opinion. This is where you want to actually be involved. A lot of people become, deer in a headlight, or they become an ostrich and put their head in the sand because they don't want to deal with what's going on. Well, no, you actually want to be brave. You want to look everything in the eye. You want to really test things to make sure you're on the right track. So current clients, if you need any reassurance and need to get together with your team, we're always here for you. Please feel free to reach out. Friends and family of our clients, if you need to get a second opinion, just let us know you're friends or family of so-and-so. So then that way the team can get you in the calendar as well. That's it at this end. Wishing you all the best and looking forward to seeing you in our next session. Bye-bye.